Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Women's Changing Rooms. I am Ginette.
And I am Donessa. You have stepped inside the women's changing room where all is stripped bare. We traverse the globe to uplift and empower our women. So, Jeanette, how are you doing today? How is it going on your side?
On my side, it's okay. I've just been busy with the little one. It's half term, Easter holidays, I should say. And yeah, so I've just been trying to keep him entertained, going to the movies, going park, going here, just to keep him occupied and things. So yeah, busy and plus work in between as well. So yeah. What about you? How's it going?
Nice, nice. Things are going well here. We are on Easter break too. And what I do, I have some children with me that we have a camp going on. So right now we are doing activities, learning, playing, and just having a fun time while they are at home.
Oh, that's good. So what traditionally like things do you do for Easter? Because over here it's like the whole Easter egg things and Easter hunts and the chocolate eggs and stuff like that. And so all the shops, do you know what? From since after Christmas, all the shops come up with their Easter eggs and things like that. So what do you guys do in Grenada traditionally to celebrate Easter?
Traditionally, we celebrate the birth of Christ. Well, the not the birth, but that's for Christmas. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we talk about the whole Easter story and how he came and the death and the resurrection. So we focus a lot on that, and we have kite flying. So that's our tradition where we fly a lot of kites. We have competitions with that. And usually for the Friday, especially Good Friday, people would go to different parks or pastures and be with family and other people. Same for Easter Monday also. So if you're not at church or after church, you'll go fly kites and just have a family time. I mean, some of the supermarkets have the eggs and everything. So it depends on the family that you're part of. You would have, the Western traditions where we have Easter egg hunts and the different things. So we do that, but we focus more on Christ aspect and kites.
And kites, yeah. I would like to come down for Easter one day. I was meant to in 2020, didn't get the chance. Had to cancel my flight. Well, my flight got cancelled, but yeah, it sounds really interesting. I would love to experience that.
It is very interesting.
Okay, so the topic we're going to be speaking of today is the growing trends of cosmetic surgery that is growing in society today. And also we're going to be speaking of bleaching. Yeah, should we touch on the topic of bleaching and stuff? So cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
It is a, what should I say, the in thing, the trend that everyone, well, not everyone, but a lot of women are going to have cosmetic surgery, whether it is having their lips, fillers, Botox, BBLs, which is known as the Brazilian butt lift. What else do they have? There's so much. Nose jobs, cheek contouring, face contouring. There's so many.
Reduction.
Breast reduction, breast enlargement. Yeah. So I think it's a good topic to discuss, especially on like platforms like TikTok. There's like a trend where women are showing their before surgery, after surgery, bandaged up. And I think it's, what's your thoughts? What is your thought?
I mean, and it's on Instagram too and
Instagram,
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it
It
has
is.
somebody that, or a couple, I mean, about two of them that I look at on YouTube, and did something, some
Yeah.
surgery, to alter, to add in, or to take
Mhm.
out based on what they with their body. I mean, for me, I don't know if I am going to get to do it, or if I, like before I was like, okay, I don't want to have anything added or taken away from my body, because my body is a temple of the
Mm.
Lord. So I was like, okay, I don't want any. But then when you see it now, because as you said, it is growing. So as soon as you go on your phone, your computer,
Mm.
any social network you're on, you see this and you're like, oh, you start evaluating yourself. Okay, do I like this about myself, or do I want this bigger? So I did have like that moment where I was thinking about one particular area of my body, actually. But I'm like, if I don't get it done, I'm fine with the way I look. I accept the way I look. I accept the way that I was created
Mhm.
by God through my parents. So, and that gene, and not
Yeah.
everybody's going to be perfect. Not everybody's going to get that perfect body or teeth or hair. Everybody have some for some. And if you look at other people, sometimes I'm looking at you and I'm like, oh my gosh, Ginette, your face is beautiful. But in Ginette's mind, Ginette's like, okay, I need some Botox. I need to do
Mhm.
something. I don't like my sagging skin or my wrinkles here.
Mhm.
I don't,
Yeah.
so beauty is not standardized,
Mm.
especially because everybody is different and everybody wants something differently.
Yeah.
But my thoughts on the matter is that if you want to add or subtract anything from your body, I mean, you have the right to do so. But do
Mm.
I believe you should do it? No, I don't believe you should do it. But everybody have that right to choose. Just like I have the right to choose if I want to add something on my body or not.
Yeah, you're so right. For me,
Mhm.
I would say I'm all for one. Who is anyone to say what someone can and can't do
Yeah.
with their bodies? We all have insecurities. Everyone's got something that they're not happy with, you
Yeah.
know? And the thing is, it is a tricky one because these procedures, you know, that is taking place, especially with the BBL, they are very, very dangerous.
Mhm.
And it's becoming like a norm that is pushed out there in social media. When you go on Instagram, every girl's got, well, most of these girls have got the slim waist and the,
Mhm.
the big butts and things like that. For those who don't know what a Brazilian butt lift is
Mhm.
where they take fat from different parts of your body, whether it's your belly, back, arms, and they would inject it your into your butt.
Yeah, but don't
And
count.
yeah, but and also your hips as well. So you've got that kind of Coca Coca-Cola bottle shape,
Mhm.
as they say, or Brazilian woman shape, because
Mhm.
a lot of Brazilian women are shaped like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's everywhere on social media, and it's like some women think, oh, it's like it kind of messes with your head because you're thinking, oh wow, you do compare yourself. You look at this and you're like, look at yourself and you're like, oh my God,
Mhm.
like I should be working out more. I need to do this, I need to do that. When in fact, they're all altered.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a crazy, crazy thing and dangerous
Yeah.
thing. It's very dangerous in terms of people's mental health
Mhm.
and also having the procedure done. I say mental health is because women, young girls as well,
Mhm.
growing up and they're idolizing these women that's going to have these things done.
Mhm.
And in fact, you know, it could be quite damaging. But then on the flip side, it's like, if you're insecure about your certain parts of your body, why not fix it? If you can, do it. You know, so it's a catch-22 with that one. With me personally, when I've got big boobs, and I was gonna go and get them reduced when I was younger, but the thought of going to have surgery, I don't like that. I just don't like the whole procedure and things put me off and stuff. So we all have something that we're not happy with.
Yeah.
So it's just it's crazy, and it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one, because I can't say to that, oh well, why are you going to go and have that done? Why are you going to do this? When in fact, it's your own free will. It's your body. You can do whatever you want. You know,
it's not my place to be like, Ginette, why did you do that? I mean, like, if you're my friend, I'll be like, yeah, it looks good, but you were perfect the way you were. You know, you try to uplift your friends and people you encounter and everything. But I mean, I can't dictate to you what you should do with your body. Because it's yours for a while, and if that's what you choose to do, just make sure if it's something that you want to do, you weigh the pros and the cons and see what are the effects, what may happen, what can't. And once you are at peace with the decision, if you know you do the BBL and there is a risk that you can die from it, you can get infections, you know that could happen. There's a possibility of that happening. Or there's a possibility when you wear that jeans and you see that blanc and you see it in the mirror and you like it, then so you just need to be able to choose which one is best for you. And
also, sorry for cutting you, but also I'll say do your research, because a lot of the times women, they go and then they get a botched job. And that's a lot of the times. And the famous place where people go to get these surgeries done is in Turkey.
On the black market, and don't know who the person is, what they're doing, what they're injecting. They need to.
Exactly. So it's do your research and know that you may get this surgery done. Once you're healed, you may not even be happy with it. You know, and then that's another situation, that's another insecurity that you may have. You know, so it is a catch-22. I think it's doing a research. If anyone who was to go and get that surgery done, or any surgery, is to research as much as possible, and don't just jump on the trend because you see loads of women out there on Instagram, or that makes you feel more accepted. You think that you're going to be socially accepted, you're going to be able to become this influencer, this whatever they call them, what they want to do these days. So I would say just speak to someone in regards to it, and weigh out the
research, weigh the pros and cons, and make sure you go to a reliable source, and a reliable doctor, and find out everything. And some people do like the breast reduction and stuff. Like, I've watched documentaries where it's like it's affecting them, their posture, they have a back pain, and that's just one example. So if it is for health reasons, go ahead, do your thing, help yourself. So some people do it because of health reasons. That's why I say we shouldn't be quick to judge. But I mean, the overuse of it, have you seen, especially the lips? Overuse of it. It's so interesting. And then I saw, it's so ironic that we were talking about this today, but like I was scrolling on Facebook, which I hardly do, but I was doing that, and the first thing I saw was this woman with huge lips. When I tell you huge, and boobs, like on the arm here.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's so huge, and she's strutting it, and I'm like, if you're happy, boo boo, be happy. But
Exactly.
I won't do that for sure. It's too
It's
much.
so funny because I had this conversation with my mum the other day. We were out and there was like a woman, she had her lips done, like that it was overdone.
Mhm.
I said, I don't understand how they feel like. I mean, if you want to get it done by all means. It's your body, as I say. You get it once, you get it twice, but then some people, it becomes a obsession where
Yeah,
they get
they're
where
addicted
they
to it.
have to keep doing it, and like it just comes like a duck shaped lip where
Yeah.
it's just like overdone. When is it enough? When are you
Mhm.
going to realize
Yeah,
enough's enough? You don't need
exactly.
any more fillers in your lips and stuff. So it is crazy. It is.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you, do you think like women having a BBL, do you think it's a self-esteem issue? What do you think?
I think
Do you think that
it's a
women have low
mixture of
self-esteem?
it's it's a mixture of different things. It has to do with
Mhm.
self-esteem because if you're insecure about a certain thing on your body, then you'll think about, okay, I can change it. I'm sure people back in the day, our ancestors, certain things that they didn't like, maybe they're sagging boobs or whatever, but they didn't have this process to go through that. So what they
Mhm.
had to do, they wear their bra to hold it up.
That's
So they
right.
think about alternative measures. Now we have all these surgeries going on, and we have people wearing the social media world right now where
Mm.
everything is within the grasp for people, for young boys or young girls, and they can see it. So they're like, okay,
Mm.
they're doing it. I look up to this person. I look up to this celebrity. So let me do it. Look, this person on Instagram got famous because they did this, and this is something that I wanted to do. So let me do it. So it has to do with social media and how it
Yeah.
is out there. It has to do with your self-esteem, and it has to be do with, well, in the self-esteem, it has to do with how insecure you are with that certain body part, whether you have thin lips or you have thick lips and you want to have more, you have a small
Mm.
nose and you want to make it structured in a way. The butt is one, you have this tummy, like you're working out, and for the life of you that fat is not going, then
Yeah.
let me just suck it out and just do that. So I think it is a mixture of all of these, and probably
Yeah.
personal.
It's true. It is a mixture. It is a mixture, but then like the social media world sort of kind of gives off the impression where you're accepted
Yeah.
on being in some circumstances, because not all circumstances, but some circumstances when you see social media,
Mhm.
um, it's like you're almost accepted for being, I would like to say fake, because you've had these enhancements.
Mhm.
So in one aspect, it's like that. But then in the other aspect, you're seeing real women
Mhm.
flaunting their natural curves, their natural, you know, bodies,
Mhm.
and they're getting
Yeah.
followers, they're getting jobs out of it, So it's what I suppose it's what some people prefer, you
Uh-huh.
know,
Yeah.
So it is a crazy one.
Yeah. I mean, and your physical appearance,
Mm,
whether it's the way you dress, the way you look, certain attributes that you have on your body. For in this case, where you do the different works that you do, then people are attracted to different things.
yeah, yeah,
And we have guys who love the flat ass but big boobs. We see girls that love the vice versa. So it
yeah.
all depends. But what I would say is on social media, the small waist, big boobs, long hair,
Mm,
that is what is, I would say, trending now.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
the guys look for. Well, some of the guys, that is what the girls want, and that
Hmm.
is what our younger generation is seeing. So now in their head, okay, I don't have that, I need to pester my parents, or I
Yeah,
need to start working to do this, and this. So it trickles down.
it is. It does trickle down. It is true. So I would like to ask you as well, in Grenada,
Mhm.
is there much, have you seen women or know of anyone that's gone to get a BBL or have lip fillers
Um,
or, that sort of cosmetic surgery?
well, we can't get it done here, so that's
Mm,
one thing. I mean, we see it a lot on social media, but I
yeah.
don't know of a few, maybe one or two, to be honest, that
Mm,
got maybe not so much the BBL process of where they took out the fat that much, but
yeah.
they just add a little to their bum. I've
Okay.
seen that. But it is not common here on the island. And I'm going to say at the end of that sentence, as yet, because we don't know what
Mm,
is going to
yeah.
happen within the next few years. But as of right now, 2022, we don't have a lot of people on the island with BBLs or any augmentation of sorts. We do have people who thinks about it, like I
Mm,
do, but
yeah.
no one for the
Gone
process
to
as it.
see it.
Because I think maybe because finance aspect,
Mm,
things are already sky high here, and people are already living from paycheck to paycheck,
yeah.
and to to have that money, you have to be born into money or making a name for yourself or something. So it's the financial aspect, and then we have the surgeries are not readily available here. So that means you're already not financially equipped.
Yeah.
You have to pay airfare, you need room and board, you need
That's
to
right.
pay to do everything. So all of that. Yeah.
I suppose you could just go up and down the hills. There's enough hills
Exactly.
up there.
All the
Literally,
hills, all the hills will surely give you a
I'm
badang.
telling you.
But I don't think so, because it's not giving me any badang. And I want some badang.
Add some weights, I'm telling you.
I
The
know,
hills,
right? The
there's so
jeans.
much hills to climb up. Oh my God.
Oh, my jeans. I think it's my jeans, I am thick, and my jeans, I'm part Indian too, because my dad is Indian. So if you know about
Okay.
Indians, we don't have any bums,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah.
exception of some. It's like, oh my gosh, I need some bum, but the hills are not doing anything for me.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, bless you. But yeah, no, but even I don't know. It's well, obviously here you see it a lot. Well, of recent, I've seen quite a few women having like got the BBLs and things like that. But I think as well in the UK, it's more growing trends. Well, in London, I would say,
mhm,
in different parts of London. So in West London,
mhm,
for me, maybe because I don't go out much, but I don't see it often.
mhm.
But the couple of times I actually had ventured out of West London, where I am, I've seen quite a few women with it. So it's
Okay.
crazy, yeah.
Do
But
you know
yeah,
anyone personally who had any surgery to alter or add in anything?
no,
No. Okay.
no one. No one in my circle or anything that I know that's had it. No.
Okay.
So
So before we move on, I have this for you. It's a personal question. If you
yeah,
have to choose one of the surgeries, you have to choose one, okay?
okay.
Which one would you get done and why?
My boobs reduction.
Okay.
Definitely. And the reasons why is because I think that's the first thing you see is like my boobs, and I'm quite short as well. So it's like as soon as you see me, you see like boobs. I hate it. I've always hated it. So
Okay.
that is the one thing I would get done is my boobs
Okay.
reduced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
What
love
about
it.
you? big boobs.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it. I really do. Just like, why? Why did I have to get it?
Oh my. Yeah, I think that's the question. Why did I inherit this from mom
Yeah,
or dad? Or
yeah.
yeah.
Or your gran.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what about you? What would you
Oh,
what
well,
would you
a BBL for sure, but not a BBL to have
Really?
like a defined waistline or anything. For me, it's just taking out a little bit of fat, or fat,
Mm,
I would say,
oh,
from
yeah.
the belly back area. And then
Mm.
just not even putting all of that, but just putting a little bit so I can just have a little, doop, a little hump,
Just a
just a
little.
little.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a little. So when I wear my jeans, I'll be like, "Oh, girl, you have a little some there."
Yeah, yeah. There's
But yeah, that's it. I mean, it's not life or death or anything. But I mean,
Mm,
if I would have to choose one of them, that is definitely gonna be it. But not
yeah,
too excessive.
yeah, no. I just think some people as well is just obsessed with it. It becomes an addiction,
Mhm.
I'd say,
Yeah.
to get it done and stuff. But yeah, it's crazy. It's interesting topic. It's interesting to hear
Yeah.
what you would actually get
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. And I'm sure
Um,
it has a lot of people out there that looks at it and be like, okay, I like this done, I like that done. But it's like,
mm,
okay, would you do? Even if you
yeah,
had the money, would you do it?
that's
Like,
the thing.
yeah, it's always good to think about.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and that's the thing. Like, I think if even if I had the money, I don't think I would still get my reduction because the whole surgery procedure of it all.
Mhm.
I just wouldn't like to go like being put to sleep and do yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind if I was awake and they're doing it while I'm awake,
Oh,
then
you
yeah,
don't like that process. You don't want to be
put to sleep and
sleep.
things like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
That could be one of the things that people think about, or they can say like, okay, um, the post-surgery aspect of it, because
mm,
it's the upkeep and caring and doing things. Because if you don't care and have the proper methods in place, then probably you can
mm,
get infections, you can do this or kind of thing, and other implications can occur.
yeah, exactly. And as well, even with because it's the cells apparently is it the cells or the fat? Yeah, the fat cells, they could die.
Mhm.
So you have to keep like working out, keep it up. So
Exactly.
it's not like a case where you go and get it and done. Yeah, I don't need to work out or anything.
Yeah.
You need to maintain it
Or you're set
as
for
well.
life.
That's right.
Yeah. And then you can start to get sagging too. Like,
Mm,
yeah, because the older you get, you're prone for your skin to be fragile and all of that.
hmm.
And like, I mean, yes, I want a little hump in the back there, but I don't want the little hump that I would add to, sag and then look
That's right. Yeah.
all sorts and look out of place. So yeah, as we said in the beginning, just think about it. It's something that you really need to think through.
Mm, definitely. It really is. It really is. You have to do your research,
Yeah.
go on YouTube,
Hmm.
look at all the different, and don't just look at the successful stories. Also look at if you search up BBL regrets, a
Uh-huh.
lot of women speak about them regretting
Hmm.
going having the surgery and things like that. So just look at them things to
Yeah.
mentally prepare yourself as well and weigh out the pros and cons.
Mhm. It has a
So,
few. It has a few for real that people would say, okay, they may probably regret doing this, or this is what happened after surgery
yeah.
or during surgery. They would give you the negative and they'll give you the positive. Whereas
Hmm.
you would find more videos out there where people only be like, okay, this is the before, this is the after, or
That's right.
this is the process what I've been through, and not talk about, okay, yeah, it hurts, or you have to do what is it, therapy and all of
Mm,
that sort. So make sure you look for that, because while it is not may not be readily available, but I'm sure if you search it, you'll find a few videos on it.
Yeah, definitely. So, what's your thoughts on the teeth?
Um,
Having the teeth, like, have you seen the procedure for the implant? It's not the, what's it called? Not the implants, the veneers, where they shave your natural teeth.
uh-huh.
So they shave it really down and thin, and then they put the false teeth on top of it, and they're like white. Yeah.
Okay, so I've seen that one, but I haven't, to be honest, I haven't like how I look at the other sets of videos. The teeth one, not so much. But I know of two where they do that one and it makes it straight. That one, I thought about that one too, because I have straight teeth, but
Yeah.
you see things and you're like, oh, it's perfectly even. That looks interesting. And then it has the one where they actually like, I don't know, it's kind of like forks. They shave the sides and it's pointy. Like that one is not as pleasing for my eyes as the straight ones. But I mean, like you're destroying your teeth, or most of it, to alter it. I mean,
it doesn't make sense.
But I like to see it.
It doesn't make sense, because what if it falls out? And it's so expensive. It's like grands just for one.
You go do it again.
You're gonna go again and put, for one falling out, grand just to fix.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Look at me. We're talking. Oh, brain is so interested. Like we're talking, and then I'm looking at my teeth right now. It's like, is it straight? My top is straight. Yeah, it's pretty straight. But the bottom, I don't know. Anyways,
there's nothing wrong with your teeth. Yeah. There's nothing wrong.
But some people just have like great.
I've got that here.
Yeah, I like to see nice teeth, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I really like nice teeth. Yeah. And even like some big teeth, like the shape looks quite nice, and some, like, it's really weird. When I say big, I don't, not big and too much, but yeah, some big teeth is, I think it looks quite nice. It suits some people's face,
It is.
Yeah. I don't mean it in a bad way. You mean everyone's beautiful and nice and unique.
Because if everybody looked the same, if everybody had a big booty, small waist, straight teeth, then where is the variety? Where is
it gets boring? Exactly. It will get so boring to look at as well.
Yeah, you're gonna say you're married. You're gonna say you're married to this person, but when you look at your friend's wife, it's like, okay, they have the same body, so it's like, no, we need variety, we need spice, we need difference.
And some people's flaws is actually quite beautiful in some people's eyes,
Exactly.
So,
in Grenada, we always say each stale bread have their cheese.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So no matter how you look, everybody have somebody that likes them because of that. Okay.
See?
So people out there, don't beat on yourself too much. Don't beat up on yourself too much. Don't ask questions like, why do I have to have this flat bum? Why my parents have to pass that down to me?
Exactly.
Why am I the only person in the family that don't have a little oomph? Don't question it.
I know, it's true. Embrace it. Yeah. All the things that, embrace it. All the things that you feel not so good about or insecure about, try and embrace it. Try and look at it a different way and work with it. Then you might see, in fact, you grow to love it, and accept it. So yeah, we're not all perfect. And then going on that, bleaching.
Yeah.
Bleaching. Because then, as well as the body, a lot of people's not happy with the skin.
Mm-hmm.
So they bleach.
That one I don't like. I don't. I mean, it is not something I'm against, as because I accept everybody is different and I accept everybody have their own choice to make.
Mm-hmm.
However, that one hits home more because I am a woman of color. I am a Black woman. Okay. I have my line of being, my dad is Indian, so of brown people. Okay, so all of that into consideration, to me, it's like, why are they doing that? Why beautiful brown ladies and Black ladies and gentlemen? Why do you find urge to do that? And it is because of the readily available videos that we have out, social media have out, and people see it and like, okay, you look like this from this to this, okay, then I'm gonna try it. Or I'm in that culture where they do it often and it's seen as, okay, it's a trend, or it is a culture, is a custom, everybody's doing it, so why can't I do it? So, but I don't like, I don't.
But do you think it could be, going back on what we spoke about, I think it was a couple of episodes ago, when we spoke about the being accepted or getting jobs because of your being a lighter tone. So do you feel some people are pressured to go and bleach their skin because they feel like they're going to get a better opportunity as opposed to being dark? This is me.
No, that's the first answer that came in my mind, so I'm gonna say no, because social media could have its backlash, but it can also be good from it. Okay, you're not the only person in the world. It has several other jobs. I mean, like maybe the job that you want, especially like I said back in the day, to work in banks and so on, they would choose the lighter skinned people here for them to do that job. You understand? But things has evolved. There are other things. People, the Black girl magic, melanin popping, all of this now. We live in this era where social media is putting out things so people from China could see us, or people from, well, China is not a good example for this, but you know, from far and wide can see us here in the Caribbean and vice versa. So no, I don't know. Could it be? Yeah, but should it? No, not in the era.
Yeah. I mean, in terms of bleaching, I don't like it. Yeah. I don't like it at all, because I just feel like you're Black, you're beautiful, whatever color, whatever tone, shade, I should say, of Black you are, regardless, you're beautiful. Don't try and alter it. Yeah. You know, don't try and bleach your skin. And the worst thing as well, it just ends up making your skin looking so raw, really raw, and it's just like, it looks painful where it gets like red almost.
Exactly. I mean, I don't, obviously my skin tone is different than somebody else's skin tone. I'm not the darkest person in the world, so I wouldn't understand how it is on the mind mentally for that person. But what I'm saying is acceptance, accept who you are. And we had a gruesome past, us as Black people, us as brown people. Yes, we did. And still today, in certain platforms and certain things that we do, we still have people looking at the Caucasians or looking at the mulattoes, which is the Black and the white combined. So well, now they don't use mulattoes anymore. I think they use mix.
Yeah, mixed heritage. dual heritage
So
mixed
you
race.
have that. So you have the Caucasians, then you have the mixed people, because everybody wants to look mixed or have that hair or have whatever it may be. That, but all I can say is you are beautiful. How you look now, the shade of your skin, how you look now versus if you get bleaching done. And I mean, there are different types and ways that you can go through the bleaching, but I'm the part for the Caribbean, especially that process. Oh, child, it makes your skin looks discolored. It looks like you're in a lot of pain, as Ginette said. Your skin, it gets thin, it's fragile. It just looks, I want to say disgusting, but that would not be kind to say on social media, because you know everybody gets in their feelings a lot, but it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all. And I know of more people that are bleaching versus more people who are doing surgeries. I've seen it, and I don't like to see it. It's not something that is pleasing on the eyes. It's just.
And going on what you said with like when you said you like women that's darker tones, and how they may feel mentally, I would like love to know that, or love to think that it's not affecting them mentally because they're dark or whatever, you know, because, and it's really disheartening if women are out there because they're dark skinned and feeling some type of way. I just feel like it's wrong. You should love yourself, or regardless, whatever shade you are of black. And you see like loads dark skinned women, their skin's like glowing, glistening, especially in the sun. You see like a proper glistening. So it's beautiful. Black is beautiful. You know, we all beautiful, regardless of your black, white, Asian, mixed, whatever, you know, but I just don't think black women or men should feel a type of way because they're more darker in tone and stuff. I just feel it's not right. You know, embrace yourself, embrace your blackness.
And some people may say it's easy for you to say, and while I get that, because we all think differently. So while I love the way I look, I'm not gonna say I don't have insecurities or based on things that happened to me in the past or things that happened to our ancestors in the past. I don't think about it, or it's not in my mind. And a lot of people don't have the self-esteem to go with it. So I do understand that aspect of everything, but we need a lot more people to talk more about it and to understand there are people out there that are struggling because our black men don't want our black women because they go behind the lighter skin, the mulattoes or the Caucasian or, you know, people that are different. And I mean, we have interracial couples, that's okay, you know, but what we see is we look at the celebrities, right? And whenever I look at the celebrities, especially the men, the black men, the majority of them that I see, when they have a wife or they have a girlfriend, majority of the time, they have a mixed girl or they have a Caucasian woman. So when us as black women see that, it's like, okay, what is going on here? There's nothing wrong with dating outside your race, because I'm all for it. But if that is all that you're seeing on a day-to-day basis, and then you have people talking bad about or giving you that stigma based on experience that they had, then
Yeah.
I can see why our women is like, I need to alter this, or I need to change this, I need to change my skin color and do all of that.
Yeah. It's sad, you know. It is really sad.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
crazy. I'll have to have a discussion with more women actually in regards to
Yeah.
this topic,
Mm. It
because
is. I mean, we could talk about it because it's not only your body and how your body looks to do the
mm,
surgery, and it's not only about bleaching, but it also to do with the things that we put on our body. Like for Black women, we like wigs and weave and braids and all of that. So you can bring that aspect into it. You can also talk about the makeup and different things, the corsets and all of that have a part to play in how we see ourselves, who we look at and what they're doing, and we think, okay, it is cool, or it is okay if I do that too, or I would get somebody because I need to alter this or alter that.
yeah,
Yeah. Make choices based on you and what you want, and don't let social media or don't let other things that you see factor in and have you change your mind based on that.
that's right. So true. It's so true. It's a heavy one.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is heavy, you
We should
know.
have a part two to this.
I think so. I definitely think so, because it really does hit home.
Mm-hmm.